Okay, so got another idea for us to try doing some fall that we used to do all the time and we don't do anymore. Well, at least I don't see it done a lot. I had this from Sparkle and Sprinkle, and they were, let's see, they're called fall leaves. So I'm pretty much focusing on these two, because remember they're small cards that we're making. So, but I've got these two. I've used this in a different stamp set. But anyway, so there's the stamp set. It's been years since I bought it, but Sparkle and Sprinkle is a great store if you want to go and try, check them out. And then I also used my Xyron, my little one. Love this thing. Cut them out, ran them through. They were just a titch past. So I'm just going to put some glue, double-sided tape, something on there just so that it's taken care of and it will get all of the goodies on there. So I stamped them out, cut them out, just fussy cutted them out and ran them through on my little Xyron machine. And now I'm taking it and I'm putting it sticky side up. Sticky side up on this coffee filter. I'm seeing if I have anything that has, let's see, where is the, see, there's no, I don't think there's anything left in this one. Oh yeah, there is. There we go. And I think that was it. We'll find out. We'll find out if it needs more. Okay, so now what we're going to do is I've actually got some Sparkle and Sprinkle glitter out. I've got Peruvian Lily. This is their opaque. Gypsy Red opaque. Tiger Orange in the opaque, and the Luau Green. So here's my fall palette. I have an Old Baby wipe, which actually works really well to pick up glitter. And I'm just going to, and a spoon. I'm just going to kind of tap, put back the excess, clean my spoon off. Grab a little bit, tap, put back the excess, wipe my spoon off. And so we're just going to kind of do that. And a little bit of green. This is early fall. Still got some green in those flowers, not much in those leaves, not much, but we still got it. Okay, so now all I'm going to do is, there's not much, not a ton on there, but I'm rubbing it. And then I'm going to take this off, bundle this up, and pour it back on the main part. Get most of it. And then I'm going to rub some more. Make sure I'm in here until I get it the way I'd like it to be. Down the stem. Let's not forget the stem. And it just makes for a beautiful Okay, so we can still see where there's a little bit there that didn't get it, and then some here that I guess the glue did not really get on to. But, for the most part, I'm not going to worry about it because I believe I'll have a leaf that can overlap that. So I'm going to stick that one aside, grab another one, and I'll just leave this here because we can use that. Okay, and I'm just going to grab, I just used some scrap white that I had. There we go. And do the same thing. Just a little tapping. I'm not really putting a whole lot of forethought on, where any of this is going. I'm just getting it on there. I just don't want to really put the different color glitters back in my bottle. And I do want them to be somewhat different so that it's interesting. Okay. Now let's see what we get with this one. So this is what, let me move my palette up a little bit so that I can get this in. This is what I've done so far. It's just sprinkled colors on there. That's it. I mean, no, there's no rocket science to this thing. And then I'm just going to start rubbing. Now I see that I'm getting a lot of green right there. So I'm going to grab some orange and just drop it right on there, so that maybe whatever little bits of glue is still in those areas available for stickage, that it might soften that up just a little bit. And it did. It's still a lot of green, which is fine, because I want them to be all different. And I didn't put any red on this one. And I do have a brush to brush off the excess. And those are just gorgeous. I don't know if you're getting all of that, but it's just gorgeous. I will take some still pictures. I'm going to do one more of these. And again, I'm just going to push that up out of the way. This one I'm probably going to go for a little bit more of a red. So just kind of mixing those colors in a little bit. Okay, let's see what we got here now. And now this one, if you noticed, I didn't really put any green on there. I want to mix a little bit more red up in some of those spots that didn't get any. Okay. So I was looking for one that was going to be a little stronger with that red color. And then I can flip this on here. Mix if there's any. I didn't get any on the stem, so let me see if I can just kind of flip some of this onto the stem. There we go. I hope I didn't take it off of the. And there's this I'm finding that the Xyron gets bubbles in it, and there's little spots that don't end up with anything. Now, because I stamped this and cut it out, you can see a little bit of the stamped image through there. A little bit of that stamped image through. Okay, so let me put this stuff away. This is the Tiger Orange. It's opaque. It's Sparkle and Sprinkle. And theirs is extremely fine glitter. And they mix it themselves. Oops, I'm putting this wrong. This is Tiger Orange. This is Luau Green. This is Gypsy Red. I was so nervous that I was going to dump these, having the lids off of them. Okay. Alright. And I'm not sure if those particular colors are available anymore. I would imagine so. But, you know, you never know. It's been a while. Okay, and see how well that picked up? Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to, I've got to get some of this stuff off of me. This is going to be my card. This is fall colors, but there's airplanes in there, but you're not going to see that when I put this on there. Okay? And I'm also picked up some of this, just some odd ribbon out of my stash, and I'm going to have it off to the side just a little bit. I'm just going to cut there we go. And when I use ribbon, I use score tape. And I'm going to put this right down the center. I don't like using glue on ribbon because to me it changes the color of the ribbon, and I can't stand that. I mean, that's why I picked that particular ribbon, is because I like the color of it. Or it changes the color in just some locations and not in others because the glue didn't saturate it or something. So, and this I just find covers a whole lot better. Okay, so I'm going to get this right about here. And remember, you're not seeing the center of it, so I'm really not worried that there's a little doodad, little swerve in there. I'm just interested that it was kind of in the same area, the top and the bottom. So there. And here. Okay. And I'm going to, let's see. I think what I'm going to do is, this is foam, and Jennifer McGuire does this a lot. And I'm just going to kind of line this up and pull it out about there. And I'm going to, let me back this out. I don't know if you'll be able to see everything that I'm doing here, but I kind of double what I want in the way of I'm going to want this foam to be about 1/8 of an inch. So I've got it at 1/4 of an inch, and then I'm going to cut it so that it's basically right where that edge of that brown is. And then I know it will be long enough. And don't you cut my card. There we go. Okay. So, let me just square that up a little bit. So now it's going to make it nice and full. And we're going to put a little bit of score tape on this. Okay, score tape here. Whoops. There we go. There's score tape. Backing, 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 and backing. Okay. So get that on there. Oops. Okay. So I got it a little close, so I'm just going to cut it off. It's going against white card, so it's not that going to be that noticeable. And that's just going to give me a nice, oops. All right. Okay. And I like that because it's not going to bend, not that there. Okay. A little, no, what was I going to use? Where's my score tape again? And on this side. There we go. Okay. So here and here. And I'm going to hold this up so I can see what I'm doing here, guys. So give me just a second. Okay. I'm going to take a little vintage photo around this. Okay, there's that. I'm going to glue this down. To the card. Okay, there's that, and then we can just kind of lay these, it's kind of a fun little layering of leaves. You see how that's going to work? I like it.